Hello and welcome back to EPIC45 with Intel. I'm joined by AC. We get a co-cast in every LAN. This LAN is no different.
That's true.
Thanks for joining me. How's it going?
It's brilliant. Having a great time.
You were complaining about being hungover earlier.
I was really hungover when I first came. I thought I was going to not make it out of my group, but I've actually played pretty well, so I'm pretty happy.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I made it out of the group. I got to beat the next two people of these two, so I'm very interested.
Okay, so
in what they
this
do.
is an important match here.
Yeah.
So you actually asked to be in this group.
Yeah.
Why?
That's information. That's secret information.
Okay, that's valid. We're getting into game number 1 on ley lines, then it'll be Tokamak. We are, of course, casting RiSky versus RiSky. That's a LAN classic.
It's really hard to say. Their names are so similar. I always get them mixed up.
Yeah.
I used to call RiSky Richie a lot, and he'd get really mad about that when I mix up their names. So.
Okay, we're just checking they're all good. So what happened is we had a little bit of a delay, and we were like kind of filling time because Richie is actually sat like diagonally behind RiSky, so he could like kind of just like easily screen peek. And like we were saying, he's not that kind of guy. He's not that person to do that. But like, it's kind of distracting to know and like have that out of the corner of your eye. And like, I always feel like it's, you know, when you're in an exam and like, I'm not trying to cheat, but like, there's someone sitting the same exam as me, like right there. I'll tell you a story. One time, we were doing my geography GCSE, and we did. You have to do on the exam I did. It was either rivers or oceans. But you would pick one of two to do. Because obviously like some schools are nearer to the rivers than some of the oceans. Anyway, we ended up going to the ocean. So our bit was like oceans. And there was like a whole last section that was like an essay about like sea management and that sort of thing, right? And I see a guy in front of me answering all of the questions about rivers and like visibly stressing out. I mean, like, I don't know what's going on. And I was like, how do I tell him like that he's doing the wrong bit without cheating? And like, obviously I'm like screen peeking his exam right now, but like only because I'm trying to help him.
Yeah, you can't actually say anything because then they know that you.
He's like,
had a
yeah, why are you looking at his exam?
That's very unfortunate.
Like I was close to like telling an invigilator, like tell him he's doing the wrong bit of the exam.
Yeah.
We failed because we didn't do rivers. We didn't know anything about it. He was like melting down his exam, being like, they didn't teach us about rivers.
Yeah, that's so sad. They should have a big warning at the top. Although some people can't read.
They literally do. It's like it says choose one section and like
Yeah, and the type of person who would just not read that, it just goes straight into the question. So
yeah, I mean, what's funny is if you try and do both, then you run out of time, right? Because the exam is only long enough for one. Anyway, we failed the first minute of the game.
Yeah, nothing's happened. You've not missed anything. They're opening very normal. We've got Richie playing as Shmeeg.
Yeah, I don't know where the name comes from.
It's not a very Richie name.
No.
It's really not Richie.
He's always like,
yeah, I'm a Chad, UK Chad, oh yeah,
UK
Britain,
Chad.
yeah.
I think I had one called like Stimson.
Stimson, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's a very Richie name. Shmeeg is off.
Maybe it's someone else's account. He's like, maybe he's smurfing.
Could be.
Anyway, like you're saying, pretty standard openings, which is kind of to be expected. Both these players are quite standard players. Like, I don't think I've ever really seen Richie RiSky like pull out a mad cheese.
Yeah, I think Richie does a lot of strange things. Like he does a lot of late factory builds, like triple barracks.
Yeah.
And he does like Hellbat stuff. He does a Hellbat stim build.
I know he'll sometimes like this factory he'll like hide it here against toss.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like you can do loads of like annoying little things to get tossed that are like look cheesy and look a bit awkward and that sort of thing, right? Like he's a big fan of doing that against Zane, for example. But like there's less you do like that against Zerg. I think the main thing would be like 2 racks Reaper or something, but like he's not doing that. So.
Do you know the Richie build? What formerly was the Richie build?
Is it like a 1-1-1 variation?
No. Yeah. There was a LAN where he did it against every Zerg and every Zerg just couldn't beat it.
Yeah.
I think he like made it into the finals. Or maybe, I know he didn't quite make it to the finals, good top 4. But it's like 3 racks, combat shield and stim, and +1 attack, and it's just like lots of Marines and Marauders, factory, and it was pretty strong. If you don't know what
just a big bio push.
Just lots of guys with guns.
Man with gun. Yeah, it's good.
I did it a lot. When I played Terran, I would do that build, but I did a version which I called the gluttonous Richie build, where you get a 3rd CC first and then add the 2 racks. I mean, you just die to any Lingbane, but
but then you get to A move with man with guns. So it works. I mean, we did see the Reaper going down across the map, which I think was just Richie bit of nerves, like not fairly paying attention to his multitasking. He
Yeah.
kind of greeded for one really low ling and didn't get it. So like
Yeah.
he traded out pretty badly. Didn't get to deny any creep or anything that you might normally do. It kind of makes the Hellion follow up a little bit weaker. Like normally there'd be a Reaper with these as well, but not in this case.
Yeah, and RiSky's playing like the old style. He's getting those queens. He's gonna get a lot of creep out. I doubt he's played much since like the queen nerf. So like a lot of people are playing like more roach heavy now, early game. But RiSky's just doing what he knows, building. Like,
Yeah, it's mostly
queens.
a laser, like I've been saying on the cast, like the laser opener where you like wall at the front and like make a temporary evo to like wall out Hellion run bys and that sort of thing.
Yeah, I've seen that build. I think it's really strong. I think the problem with it though is like you often just like die to run bys. Even pros often just don't finish the wall. And the Hellions run in and you've got nothing.
Yeah. You make like 5 roaches or something to try and hold everything. It's right on the edge.
So Richie's actually going for mech here, which is quite surprising. I've never seen Richie not play bio. So he's going for free factory. So he's doing the pure just car strategy. He's making the flame cars and the OP cars.
Rocket cars.
The rocket cars and no starport. I actually much prefer the starport way, getting a starport for like banshees and stuff.
On the way here, we had a conversation with Figaro.
Yeah.
And he said, if Richie is playing Battle Mech,
Yeah.
I like his chances a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
So that's really interesting that he's kind of leaning into that a little bit.
I think that's probably true because RiSky just knows how to play against bio. He knows what to do. Whereas this free fact battle mech stuff is like
it's quite new.
It's pretty new. It got popularized by Gumiho, the GSL before last.
Yeah.
Where he like was just beating everyone, and he beat Reyna with it.
Yeah.
It didn't even look close. Like it made Cyclones look really OP. So
which is not easy to do, right? Like it's not like they're good units or anything.
It's not like 4K players make Cyclones look like OP. That's true. But it looks like
it might catch RiSky a little bit off guard.
Yeah, looks like he's correctly identified it. He's gone for he's getting roaches. He's just getting +1 attack, which is good, and he's getting infestation bit for fast, either hive or infestation. Really nice catch on that cyclone. That's such a good catch. He got plus like 1 ling for cyclone.
It also dragged all of these units home. They were kind of posturing towards the front, and like this is probably enough, but like his roach speed isn't done and all that sort of thing. Where it's like if you just use a few lings, drag the whole army all the way back home, it buys you so much time and space.
That's the thing as well with cyclones. What you want to be doing is spending as much contact time with the Zerg army, kiting back and just getting free units. But if you're just at home, like you're not doing the damage.
It's like a value printer, right? And if you're not running the printer, you're not getting that value. So like you want to be in the front, being annoying, forcing units out, trading as efficiently as you can, as much as you can. Yeah, I agree completely.
And the thing is, now there's already 3 infestors in the way. Like you already want to be wearing the Zerg down by this point, so that even if they get a fungal, they don't actually have enough units to jump on top of your army. But at this point, Richie's he's not weared him down.
I think he can cancel this though. RiSky's so out of position. I think he might be able to cancel that.
But that's his 5th. I don't think he really cares about that.
Yeah.
Like he can cancel that. Looks like he is going to try and defend it. Oh, nearly gets a cyclone.
Richie needs to be a little bit careful here because like most of this is still Hellions. Like you obviously go Hellions for the early game and then transition more into the Cyclones. But there's so many Hellions here that aren't actually going to do that much. They don't do much against the Hatch and they don't do much against the Roaches.
And Richie's going home. This is so strange. Oh, there's a counter.
There's a run by.
There's a counter.
Yeah, sorry, I missed that.
Yeah.
It's getting a lot of damage actually. Are these upgraded
really
lings?
This is so good for RiSky, I think. Like he's forced Richie home and now he can attack.
So this is really like the big weakness of this mech style. Is that it's battle mech. It needs to kite, like you're saying. It needs to move in and then micro backwards. Oh, please fungal.
Oh no! Why did he fungal the Hellions?
Oh, he's showing his rust a little bit. He could have hit big fungals and everything and moved, but that's a bad trade.
Big blunder. Also, I think his army is way too ling heavy.
Yeah, for
if
sure.
he had a lot more roaches, he would have just ended the game there, I think.
Yeah, I think
done
you're
loads of damage.
He's starting to float a lot as well.
Yeah.
I'm going to get supply blood soon.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of rush showing. Oh, there's an investor going on the high ground for a sneaky.
Yeah. But what we're saying is, once he pushes these units back and they can't kite anymore, that's when you get a really good fight. And with that fungal, like trapped in a corner, you can't kite anywhere. Big fungal, move, job done. But this is a little bit rough. Good trade on those lings for Gaming Richard.
Yeah, now Richie is kind of like padding out his army. He's adding more meat. He's adding 4s and tanks. And so like, another nice run by. I really like these run bys. They're really effective.
Yeah.
Richie's not leaving anything at home. Like.
Yeah, I mean, normally, like, when you play bio, you just put the wall up, and then all of
Yeah.
your reinforcements are, like, pistol him for when this
Yeah,
happens.
yeah,
Whereas
yeah.
in this case, he's, like, F2ing around so much.
Yeah, he's spray pushing. Oh.
Really good trade on the front.
Got-
This might be the start of the end, you know. I
Richie's
mean,
distracted.
RiSky's banking so much, and it's not like he's going to, like, Great Aspire or Ultras or, you know, there's no reason for him to be banking.
Yeah.
I'd love to see a Great Aspire down, because I think you can hit a really crisp timing with a lot of Broodlords. I mean, they're bad units, but they're good in this spot.
They're good in this spot. There is 1-4, but like, yeah, if he morphs like 10 Broodlords right now, like, yeah.
Yeah, one Thor is still
Richie's
like not enough.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And he could make 10 Broodlords.
But in the meantime,
pretty
like,
much.
there's no need for to be floating all of this except that you have no lava. So
Yeah.
I guess macro hatch time.
Yeah. He's getting. Yeah, he's getting Burrow. He's getting Hydra Den. So I guess he's going to go towards the Lurkers, or maybe he's going to make.
It might just be
Hydras?
straight Hydras. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
Lurkers are not so good against the tanks, in my opinion.
It's
But
good against. I think if they go pure battle mech, Hydras are good, or Lurkers are good, but Richie's going into a more traditional mech now.
so there is a bit of a flank. Kind of got cleaned up quite well.
Yeah, yeah. This is going to be like a nice defense for Richie. This is looking really good for Richie now, because once you get the 4th base up as Terran, that's when it starts to get really hard Berserk. Like after this, it just becomes like trying to prevent the 5th base. But by that time, Terran's going to be getting maxed, and then
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
Like, if
nice
you're in
screen
this
froze.
spot unmaxed, like,
Okay.
there's less pressure on the Terran,
Yeah,
like, to
yeah.
get to the 5th.
Yeah.
And, like, Berserk starts to feel the pressure, pushes in, takes a bad
Yeah.
fight, then the 5th is free, then the 6th is free, and then, like, the Terran starts running away with it.
This map is also really small. So
Yeah.
like once Terran's on 5 base, like his 5th is basically next to Risky's bases. So yeah, it's really hard late game map, I think, for Zerg.
Yeah, I think late game ZVT obviously is always pretty challenging.
Yeah.
I don't know that Richie got into it super clean. To be honest, I don't know that RiSky has played this one super clean. Like I said, he's been floating a load of money for a long time, and that should have been like straight into broods or big timing
Can
or
you check
something.
the
But
energy on his queens, like maybe he's just missed loads of injects. Oh,
yeah,
that's
let's
damage
have a
going
look.
on. No injects on the 4th. There's no queens at his 3rd, and that one has loads of energy. So
Yeah.
it seems like he's only injecting 2 hatches, which you need to be.
Yeah, that will do it.
With 80 drones, you need to at least be injecting 4 hatches, really, especially when you're making
Where
so
are
many
we with the
things.
queen? I mean, he's scoop spreading a lot.
Yeah, his creep spread is insane. This is a very risky play, and now he's going for the Great Aspire. I think it might be too late. There's already 2 extra 4s on the way. Like,
I mean, the Terran is maxed.
yeah. I mean, if you have 3 4s, that's enough time to delay the Broodlords to not lose too much.
Yeah, I mean, this trade, he's trading the Hellions for the Roaches. At this point, I think Risky just wants to get rid of some of these units, so that's a completely fine trade for him.
Yeah. This
Tanks
quite
is
nice.
good. Tanks is a nice
that
trade.
was actually a really nice trade for Risky. He did
More
pretty well.
fungals coming through as well.
Bundles are good.
Thing is, I think Richie might have too many workers, if such a thing
Yeah.
exists, because
Yeah,
he
he's got
just doesn't
90
have that much
workers,
army
yeah.
supply.
Yeah, he's overmade workers for sure. I mean, you don't need that many workers to pack.
Yeah, and
so
this is
efficient.
what you want to do, start making
Yeah.
spare CCs.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like, he's spread so thin, so that
Yeah.
the Zerg's actually finding good trades, because like, he needs to cover this area, and this area, so like, pick a weak spot and kind of push through.
Yeah.
I mean, Josh probably could push through here a little bit as well.
Yeah.
It's going to be Broodlord, so
9
it's 9
Broodlords.
on the way. But it's not crisp, do you know what I mean? Like, we're
Yeah.
getting into the later game. We could have hit Broodlords on 3 bases, when the Terran was on 3 bases.
Yeah, it could have been like 5 minutes ago. And he could have more Broodlords.
Yeah.
I think he wants more than 9.
Whoa, never
Although it
mind.
looks like he's going Lurkers.
Lurker Broodlord.
Lurker Broodlord. That's cool.
I mean, it works.
Yeah.
It'll work.
Yeah.
Let's see. It looks like he's gearing up for a big attack. He's obviously got +3 finishing. The armor probably doesn't matter at all.
Does he have Lurker range? He doesn't. That's a big oversight.
Nope.
Yeah, that's a
No
really big-
Lurker upgrades.
I mean, without that, are 4s the same range as Lurkers? Or even longer range?
No idea. I think so.
And he doesn't have Neural either. That's so good against 4s. Oh, so one Broodlord instantly going down, but good transfuses.
Yeah, I mean,
Ooh.
he's burrowed everything here, but like we said, the range is not researched,
Yeah.
so they're not really, like, most of them aren't reaching.
Yeah,
This is not the
Broodlords
fight he
are
wants, I
just
think.
Going down. He kills 2 4s, there's 1 4 left, get good fungal.
This is the problem for the Terran. Is he's not really ready for the Brood, so he only has tanks now. But then you unseat the tanks and run them in, and they run straight into the Lurker. So this is kind of like why this comp works and how it's working out for RiSky. But like I said, we just wanted them to be here like a few minutes earlier.
Yeah.
And you know, with more upgrades, like
Oh,
there you go.
he does have Neural. Really nice Neural there.
There we go.
GG. Well done, RiSky.
That's it for game number 1.
Very simple.
Game number 1 on ley lines going down. An interesting one. So like you said, Richie not really playing too much battle mech. It kind of showed, I think.
Yeah. Richie just didn't feel very active.
Yeah. Yeah, and
like he
RiSky
needed to
got
be
away
doing
with as
more
much
of
as he
this.
could.
Like that was a good like little skirmish there where you got a bunch of free damage, but Richie needed to be doing that like all the time. Oh, this is cool. Much of lane's going down, but he's getting the cyclones. Yeah, that was really nice trade. Very good target fire from RiSky. Lots of links.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, look, this is what we're talking about. We're like, this is where RiSky's already been floating so much money for so long. Like, I feel like this could have all happened quite a bit earlier. This is nice trades. I liked the Hydras, and the Lurkers are better than I thought they would, to be honest.
Yeah, the Lurkers were good. And the Broodlords were better than we thought as well. The Broodlord Lurker composition, yeah, it's not something I've tried or seen that much on Shmeeg. But
Yeah, but I think if we ask
makes a lot
RiSky,
of
he'll
sense.
agree that like he just needs to get here just a little bit earlier.
Yeah.
And then this is the final fight, I think. Just runs in with everything. Neurals on the last few tanks, why not?
Yeah.
There we go. So, my prediction for this game, Bio. It's got to be done.
Probably.
We're going to hop into Tokamak. Tokamak, again, is like quite a normal map. We haven't seen many weird ones today. Fjant versus Nico played on Last Fantasy, which is the 3-player spawn
I
map.
love that map.
Not a fan.
No. I like 3-player maps. I like 4-player, 3-player maps. I like how it's different
Yeah.
depending on... I just wish you could see in the loading screen
Which of the two spawns?
Where you're spawned.
Yeah.
That's how it works in the all game.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that's a really good game.
yeah, it's a very good game.
No, I don't disagree. I think the one that's worse is random. Like when you pick random when it doesn't show. I feel like if we just had it show in the loading screen,
Yeah,
like it's
yeah.
random until you get to loading screen,
Yeah,
I think that works
yeah,
way better.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. And here we have RiSky, 1-0 up, playing for TSI, the best team to ever go to EPIC.
Wasn't he on Wii for a bit?
Yeah, that's also my team. I'm on Wii.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does it stand for?
It's just like you just say Wii.
Nice.
Like when you like do something like
Like when you go down a slide.
no, like when you do a big Hydra drop in their main and then you just type in chat Wii.
Nice.
And it tilts them.
Do you win much with big hard drop in the main? Or?
Well, yeah, the point is to do really silly things.
And then win.
And then win.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's valid.
Yeah.
And then top right.
Or what you
Shmeeg.
do is you like send a bit loads of overlords in or
Yeah.
artifacts to drop, and you type Wii, but they're actually empty.
That's pretty base.
So the Wii really convinces them, oh god, this guy. But
Yeah.
then you just attack their fourth base
And
from the
win.
other side of the map and win. Yeah.
Yeah, I should try that.
I think fake dropper-lords are an underused strategy.
I think Fate Nidus as well.
Fake Nidus.
Because
yeah,
Nidus
but that's-
goes off and people like
that's
freak
quite
out.
often used though. That's
Yeah.
something you see decently often at the pro level, but fake dropper-lords you almost
Never
see.
used, yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a guy on Reddit who was convinced that Zerg was overpowered because overlords didn't cost supply, and like overseers didn't cost supply. So he was like, "That is Imber because
You can make infinite of them.
yeah, and you could use." He was like, "If you fly them over Thors, the Thors will shoot the overlords, and that will
Yeah.
like it would be good." And I was like, firstly, if they costed supply.
Yeah.
They give supply. Like if you get supply blocks, you're just dead
Yeah.
because you can't make any overlords.
I could see the argument for it. Like, there could be like a max amount of overlords you can make. It's not very
Yeah.
Starcraft, but like you could code that in.
Yeah,
It makes
but also
sense.
he's wrong because they don't draw aggro because
No,
they don't
they
have
don't.
like an aggro prior,
No,
right?
yeah.
So
no, that's stupid. But-
don't listen to people on Reddit. That's my advice.
But I get that like late game loads of overseers is good.
Yeah,
Because you can like, for example, CVP.
yeah.
You want to make loads to like hide your vipers. So that
But they soak up feedback energy
yeah.
as well. Yeah,
And then also making changelings is really good for
yeah, that's true.
vision. But yeah, like I do think more things maybe should cost supply. I wouldn't mind if static defense cost a supply. Like,
Yeah.
Like a turret was one supply or something.
Or like a cannon and a battery.
A cannon and a battery.
Yeah.
I think it would make stop people from spamming so much static defense.
Yeah. But you only think that because you're a Zerg player, and Zerg static defense is garbage.
Well, spores are pretty good. They're very good now. They were already good and they got buffed even more. So I really like CVP now because
Really?
yeah, because spores just kill oracles, whereas before it was so hard.
Yeah,
to
but
not lose.
the oracles don't need to dive anymore. They just chill and spam wards everywhere.
Well, that was always what they try to do, but now they can't get kills. So yeah, it's nice.
So, RiSky keeping the Reaper alive this game. Didn't really like deny creep or anything, but obviously got scout around, knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Pretty standard again from both players.
And, is he building? It looks like he's getting a second gas, but I don't know. That could still be bio.
I think it's bio. This is 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is going to be Banshees. Going to switch this here, Banshees.
Well, let's see what happens with the barracks. If he makes a tech lab, if he does something with the barracks, it's probably bio, but doesn't look like he is, so I think it's going to be mech.
Do you think?
Yeah.
But I feel like he's much more comfortable playing bio, and I think the mech didn't really work.
The mech didn't work. He didn't. Yeah, he didn't have a good follow-up. He wasn't aggressive enough. He wasn't predictive enough. Oh, now he's making a tech lab. I guess he just wanted to get the Banshee and cloak out first. So we're going to be seeing.
Could still be mech though, right?
Could
If he
still be
puts
mech.
cyclones on this.
Yeah. But he would have another factory building before the.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah,
we
the
already
tech
had
lab.
3 down at this
Yeah.
like time yesterday. Last game.
Yeah. I mean, he even skipped Starport last game. Okay,
Yep,
yeah, there's
that's
another barracks. So. And Richie's actually gone for a quick roach warrant. So I wonder if he's like predicting mech again.
Yeah, or like you were saying, if he just doesn't mind playing bio,
Yeah.
like against bio with roaches.
Yeah.
Is it the front? Yeah, I think he might just do the thing where you wall at the front and don't take any damage from Hellions.
Yeah.
It's a good number of Hellions out for Richard.
And he's getting spores out already. He's playing similar to last game, very late upgrades, which is good against mech, but not so good against bio. But yeah, he's gotten all the way up to 60 drones pretty fast. But Richie's also got some pretty good greed. He's got his 30C landed. Hellion Banshee. Might be able to damage.
Is it 2 Banshees?
I think so.
Like if you get Cloak, you probably want to get more than 1 Banshee, right?
Yeah. This is very expensive defense from RiSky, because he's got loads of queens and lots of roaches. Like he could have way more drones than he's got. Like his 4th is quite late. So I like this position for Richie. And he looks like he's going single Evo. So I reckon I reckon he's kind of blind countering mech. I don't know if RiSky scouted. Because if you're playing bio, you always want 2 Evos.
So he saw the Banshee, then didn't really see what all of this was, I guess.
Yeah.
This is unfortunate as well. Obviously, he
Yeah.
knew that the Banshees were coming, but losing a couple queens early, and now they can't really compete with the Banshees. Good save on that last one.
2 extra queens coming in. He starts Carapace.
I think this is the value of the roaches, to be honest. Is that like now the Hellions can't really dive, and we have to pull so many queens to the front to deal with the Banshees. But
Yeah.
nice bit of creep now. That's nice.
And it looks like RiSky just wants to do a roach bust. I think he's gonna need like overlord speed or something to deal with the Banshees. Or maybe he's just gonna make enough roaches that he doesn't care about the Banshees shooting down at them.
Yeah. It's a lot of roaches, and not a lot off of not a high worker count.
Yeah.
It's an interesting thought.
Yeah.
Like you said, the Banshees like 2 does kind of eventually kill the roaches.
Yeah. It
Tricky
looks
one.
like Richie's moving out, which is the worst thing he could possibly do versus this. Like he needs to just defend, because RiSky's army does not scale. Yeah, this is the worst thing. Richie has not identified what RiSky's doing, which I think he should have, because he has so much vision with the Banshees and everything. But oh god, it looks like
never mind though,
Richie's just completely out of position. Okay, this is over.
But does he base trade? Like, does he go home, or does he
but he's
keep
sieging.
going?
He's got too many little marines.
And
like,
he sieges the 4th while losing his 3rd.
Yeah. Like he's gonna lose his and 3rd. And RiSky's sending enough home. Oh no, he's bringing everything home. I think that's a mistake. I think RiSky should have said left some units. Oh yeah, he did. He was bringing some back.
Yeah, so this money will stay. I mean,
Okay.
they're going to get cleaned up with this tank, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It does need to be a bit careful that he doesn't lose the
Oh,
Roach or anything. I don't think Richie's looking here.
Oh, and the Ravagers can bile. Yeah. Ooh, that's a very nice hold.
Yeah, really
I mean,
good.
There was just so many roaches. I mean, the mistake was moving out. Like, it's
Yeah, I mean, not bad trade. It only works 3 workers with all that.
yeah.
But how is that possible? It says 4 on the thing on the left. Anyway, don't worry about it. I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah. Okay. Here comes the roaches, and the Marines are in the medevacs. Bile coming down on the tank.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
think there's no other tank here. There's a bunch of
Yeah.
idle workers, by the way.
Oh yeah. No Marauders.
Yeah,
It's
this
just
is
Marines
rough.
against roaches. GG.
Wait, hang on, I'm going to rewind. Where did the Banshees go? Weird. Banshees just died to Queens or Biles or something?
I don't know.
Yeah, tricky one. I mean, a 2-0 for RiSky. I thought Richie might get a game.
Yeah, I thought you would, but RiSky made it look very simple.
Too solid. Yeah, I mean, it's
Yeah.
fun, isn't it, when you play and you're like, oh, I've got to come up with a new build, I've got to do this new interesting thing.
Yeah.
And then RiSky's like, oh, I'll just max out on roaches and probably A move.
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
bile a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, when you just got really good, early game, RiSky didn't really take any damage from Banshees or Hellions. You can just max out roaches in any matchup.
Yeah.
I think when you're ahead enough, it's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, RiSky's early game wasn't that good because he did build a lot of queens, a lot of roaches.
Yeah.
He was
But it meant that he didn't take any drone damage.
He didn't take any damage. Yeah. So.
There we go. That actually does it for today. Hang on. I'm going to be really unprofessional. Get my phone out. Double check that EXO hasn't messaged to tell us that we have another game. No, haven't heard anything. That's it for today. That was our last series. Thoughts on the day so far? That was Friday.
It's been great. Best Friday all week. Very exciting.
Yep. I know, I've had fun. That was good. There's a few more games to wrap up upstairs that will be off stream.
Yeah.
Then we'll have a think and generate some brackets. So this is top 3 advance.
Yeah.
So there's a play-in bracket for the lower, 3rd place players.
Right.
And the first place players see deeper. So
Okay.
we'll
So just
explain
get
it all
first.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
And we're back tomorrow with more gaming action. EPIC45 with Intel. Final thoughts, AC?
So excited for the tournament tomorrow. It's going to be epic.
Can you look into
Anyone
the
can
camera
win.
and tell everyone to come to EPIC
Everyone come to FLA. It's really fun. It's way more fun than the stream makes it look. It's like Home Spirit Cup, but British and better. So you should
There
come.
we go. If that doesn't sell it, I don't know what does.
Right.
We're going to go and get a drink. And
Yeah.
big thanks to the production people and the admins and stuff. Doing a great job so far. We're looking forward to it. So we'll be back. I don't know what time tomorrow. 11-ish, something.